All right, so let's talk with you first about how this partnership is going to help potentially thousands of people around here.
Yes, in southern West Virginia we have approximately 250,000 people. And last year we took a look at how many strokes happen in that group in southern West Virginia. There's almost one stroke a day, 350 strokes occurred, and were transported by our EMS here in southern West Virginia.
And talk about how working with CAMC is going to help, because if it's to the point where they can't be helped here, talk about what they'll be doing.
Well, CAMC has always been a big help to us in the care of stroke patients and other critical care patient types. But now, because of Dr. Carrington, we have an 8-hour window to make a difference in stroke care, because he's able to catheterize the brain to help fix the stroke. That's what's new, and that's exciting.
And talk about how common that procedure is, because it sounds like it might not be that common.
Well, it hasn't been common in southern West Virginia until last year when Dr. Carrington came on staff. It actually started in about 2005 throughout the country with the early work, and now we're very fortunate to have Dr. Carrington here in our home state.
And why is it so essential to have that coverage here?
Up until this year, we only had a 3-hour window to intervene in stroke care. Now with Dr. Carrington, that becomes an 8-hour window. The opportunities are endless.
That's very true. And how are you feeling with that in mind, and just with the affiliation with UK now? How is this going to help people?
Well, when patients present with a stroke, the decision whether to treat with medicine or transfer to a stroke center of excellence is a tough decision. By having Dr. Dobbs and the University of Kentucky team of stroke neurologists available by quick blue phone, we can quickly put 2 doctors together to make a difficult decision. That's powerful medicine.
You know, this hospital serves a lot of people in Appalachia and rural areas that they might not get to CAMC right away. So talk about, you know, what may have happened if this didn't come through, and with that in mind, why it's so important that the partnership is here.
Well, I think that it's a good question, and it's a question that kind of speaks for itself. So without the availability of the alternative treatment, these patients may have a longer route to travel and may not be effectively treated, or may not get treatment at all. And then we've seen that, 50, 20 years ago and further back, where you have a stroke and you just are sort of left with the residual from that, and that usually is some profound neurological impairment that is very costly, and of course it's stressful to other family members that have to have a family member in that condition.
And it's probably worth knowing that there aren't that many Dr. Carringtons trained and certified in our country. Endovascular stroke therapy is brand new. He's one of a very select group of physicians capable of going inside the brain with sort of gadgets. You've got some funny names for those gadgets, but go up there and retrieve the stroke. It's truly the type of medicine that's a wow moment. And we're so thankful that we've got our guy here in West Virginia now.